Alrighty guys, I'm back. Up here now I get the VersaCut 20, the plasma cutter side of this option. So I guess I should go with why I went with this option. I looked at welders, plasma cutters, and I mean, it was either I had to spend a lot of money or spend a little money and get garbage, which, as you have seen, I'm okay with garbage. That welder was, I think, $300-400 bucks. Did me great, but I'm at that point where I have a little bit of money. I want to move up. This project that I'm doing now probably will be sticking around. I have this bad habit of building things and when they're done getting rid of them because I just don't like them, or because I like building them and not driving them. As crazy as that sounds, yeah, it's a sickness, but I enjoy building them and working on them more than I do driving them. So, but this being a 52, I've always wanted a 48, 49, 50 Chevy two-door, and I finally found one. It's a business coupe. It's the cheapest model, but I don't care. It's going to be a cool 60s street rod, and I'll have my 50 Chevy. Sweet. So that's why I went and bought this stuff. But back to, I ramble. Sorry. You'll get used to it if you watch my videos. The reason I went with these, I searched a lot of things. I looked at the Lincolns, I looked at the Millers, I looked at Harbor Freight and some of the offerings they have out there, and I watched a bunch of videos. And a lot of videos, and I read a bunch of things on forums. I kept coming back to this kit, this package, because I felt that I got the best bang for my buck. Eastwood, if you ever see these videos or somebody tells you that I did a review on them, you need to offer a third package. They only offer two packages right now. They offer the 135 MIG and the, I believe it's the 60 plasma cutter, or they offer this package that I bought, which has the multi-purpose welder and the 20 plasma cutter. What I really would have loved is the 175 and the 40. If you would have put a package together with the 175 welder and the 40 plasma cutter, and even sold it, you know, at a price point between the two, or hell, even close to this package, I probably would have bought that one, because this package has some things that I probably will never use. I don't think I'll use, like the stick welding. I don't ever stick weld, ever. I mean, I always MIG. And the TIG on this, it's nice. It's nice to have. It's going to be cool to play with. But being scratch start and no pedal, big downfall. So anyways, the plasma cutter. Here's the unboxing. It is the 20, which means that it will run on, I believe, just quoting here, I'll look at the specs later and I'll put them in, insert them in the videos, but I believe it'll run off 4 psi, and it will cut up to an inch thick piece of plate steel. It'll do everything I need to do to build this car and make brackets. So here's what's inside. And yeah, I already opened it, just so that wouldn't be a pain in the butt. So you get a book, obviously, just like in everything, with instructions that none of us ever read, because, you know, we're too smart for that. Looks like ground wire and torch. And a float and some consumables. Oh, that thing's light. That was kind of surprising. That's it in the box, nothing else. Styrofoam. Make sure it's protected. The other nice thing about this plasma cutter, opposed to some of the other ones, is that it will use a standard house plug. Gotta like that. And I'm surprised actually at the thickness of this cord. Let me see what it actually says that it is, if I can read any of that. And I can't. It's all smushed, rubbed into each other. Oh, it's 14 gauge. So it does come with a 14 gauge port. Not the greatest, not the worst. Again, it's really light. So, as I suspected, it's kind of just basic. PSI gauge on the front, power, work, and overload. Has a nice quarter turn fitting there for, that would be the ground, and brass for the torch. Yeah, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. Here, I'll pull you down and I'll give you a close-up look. I mean, the case is plastic, sheet metal on the sides, Versca 20. You know, there's your "don't be a dummy" warnings. And then here's the back. Here's what it'll actually run on, if I can get in there. I got my hood on, so I don't know if I can zoom in on that. No, it's not going to zoom in on that, but it does say 120, 20 amp, single phase. You're on off. So, you know, we're nowhere near commercial status or grade, but it's not what I'm looking for. Better shot of that plug and that 14 gauge wire. Kind of is what I expected it to be. Ground cable is pretty puny, actually. I'm kind of surprised at that. And there's your quarter turn. That's nice. One thing I did like about this, here's your ground and your signal. That's got some heft to it. I'm actually kind of surprised at that. There's what it's using. I don't know how well you can see that, but this is what came in it. Kind of how to put it together. And that. So, I mean, all in all, really, for what it is, that's what I expected. It's their bottom of the line plasma cutter, and it's a package piece, so obviously it's the cheaper part of the package. I'm gonna put it through its paces. I'm gonna see what it'll do. I got a lot of cutting to do, and I got a lot of brackets to make, so we're gonna see what this thing can do, and we'll put it through its paces. Stay tuned. Welder's up next.